Hello there, my name is Emin. I represent company EMCsoft. In this video, I wanted to do a full overview of our application Ticket24.pro. So this application is a more advanced version of our product Ticket24.link, which we place in marketplace. And once customer try that free app, and if client want to have something more advanced, we offer that product. And so that full overview of our product. And so when we do installation, we do installation that of that application is internal app, because if you doing so, you have a full range of customization, and you can do actually everything for your customer, and that customization could be very cheap and very fast. So when we do installation, you have an interface like that. So in the same manner as for Ticket24 link, you can put name of your company, and you need to, in that case, in Ticket24 Pro, you're able to upload your logo. So I got a logo, which is this one. So I need to be sure that a logo should be adjust size as 444 up to 110. It's okay. And so we uploaded. Okay. So once we've done it, we can save and check what we have done. So when you follow that link, you can see that that logo is available. Okay. So what you can do else? So now you may select a field where you will store client's password. We actually automatically generate a field which called Ticket24 password, and that field you can select by default, and also that field automatically generate password for you. So if you go to the contact, if you go to the contact details, so Ticket24 password generate automatically. So I just change it manually, but when you do it, any new contact will be created with password which is generated automatically. So when you select password, but you got the possibility to select any other field. Then you select in ticketing group where all tickets will come to. But the thing is that because that advanced version, you can select up to 10 different groups. So for example, in my case, I will use group, which is ticketing group 2. Then I will add another group, and I will use Ticket24. So I can add another one, and it will be ticketing group. So I got 3 groups, right? And once your client will raise a ticket, he can select any of this group. That is necessary if you got different departments. For example, you got accounting department and you got production department. So and the ticket should go to different departments, because different departments got different responsible person for particular tickets. So we can save that settings and go to the link and check what we have. So we have a logo, and we need to put here our login details. So we need to copy email, right? And we need to copy password. So that details you need to send to your customer yourself. So you need to copy that data and send directly. That could be optimized as well by robots or automation rules. So we logged in. Actually, you should have no tickets, but with my testing account, and I have a lot of tickets here, right? So when you click create a ticket, you got automatically uploading groups which you created in Bitrix. And the thing is that you can create groups in Bitrix, and you can delete them. So it's dynamic. You can change name of the groups. You can change groups itself. You can delete. You can add. So here I will, for example, select Ticket24 when I raise a ticket. So the thing is that also you got other fields to fill, type of message, priority sector. If you not put any data here, the client will not see nothing here, right? And so you can remember that interface. I will click cancel here and I will close interface for client. And also I'll come back and I will put here priority. So I will add priority as high, and I need to click enter, and then I need to type medium. No, medium, right? Hit enter. Then you need to, for example, type low and hit enter. So we can save that settings, and once I go back to a ticket view, so login and create a ticket. So you upload in groups you created before, and you can select departments, and also you see that you got a new field which is priority. So this this is a list which I created manually in settings page, high, medium, and low. All right, this is not end. We can complete the rest fields. For example, type of a message. For example, it will be like bug fixing, enter, and general question. General questions, right? So you do not need to put space between words, right? And put underscore between them. So no space or underscore. I will use no space and hit enter, right? Save, go back, login, create ticket. So our groups, priority, and also we got a new field upcame, bug fixing, right? Again, so we need to complete the last page, and it could be, for example, accounting, right? And production, right? So we can save that, go back, so create a ticket, and you will see that different department, priority, type of message, and also you got a sector just in the bottom, right? So you completed here all settings to create a ticket from your customer. But the thing is that dynamic as well, so you can edit that, delete, and add, do everything what you want. For example, I don't like production, right? So I will type IT and hit IT, and for example, it will be I don't know, sysadmin. Sysadmin department, right? Hit save, and I need to go back by link, hit login, create ticket. So you see department, priority, type of message, and also you can see that because dynamic, you created another list, right? Also, you can, when you raise a ticket, you can put a copy to email which that ticket should go to. For example, when you create a ticket, a copy of that ticket will go to that email, right? I will show you. But also, for example, you want to add some additional email where that history of creating, editing, status change of a ticket should copy to, right? So I will put here my email again. That means that I will get email twice. Okay. So if I want to put something else, I need to just put a comma and put another email. Right. So I will have a two copy to this email and this to this email. So I will put here test subject for video, right? And I will put here test description. So also I can put some file here. So I put just log again. That's it. So I can create a ticket now. And so your client hit send, and ticket goes directly to your Bitrix as a task. So ticket created here, and it's not highlighted because you created yourself, and it will be highlighted when somebody from your company, your manager in Bitrix will reply. Okay, I will show you. So if you go back to contact, you will see many tickets. And because of all this task, you should be the last one. So this is standard logic of Bitrix. So that task, assign it to the contact, right? But also you can see that task not only contact but inside of a group. So depending of permissions, so if a manager, you can that task is connected to the contact and also connected to the group where it created. So the thing is that lists which select during creating of that ticket come as tags. So when you, for example, got a lot of tickets, you can filter them by tag. So medium, all tickets which is medium, filter it by this tag. So hit cancel, and for example, sector IT, all tickets with that tickets filtered by IT. And the same story to general question. So we have no general question, we've got only one ticket. Because that application fully integrated with Bitrix, you can do some automation, use automation rules based of this based of that tags. For example, I will create simple automation rule. For example, okay, I will delete that. I will create automation rule, and that automation rule will be for employee, and it says, for example, change responsible person. For example, if by default, responsible person will be a moderator of that group, right? And you need to add responsible person based on some condition. For example, you can change doing that. So you can select condition, click here, and select tags. So we got sector, type of message, right? So you can go to tags here, you select tags, and if, for example, tags equals to IT, right? So we during the settings, this one. So during the settings, we created sector as IT, accounting, and sysadmin. So we selected IT sector, and if tags contain IT, then a responsible person should be from IT department. For example, it will be Marcus, and change behalf of admin of a group, and save that. So means that when somebody will create with tag IT, it will automatically change responsible person to Marcos because he's the head of IT department, right? Also, you can set up a deadline, for example, for employee, and change status, send email to customer, for example, but we have it by default, and modify task, change status, create task, right? So we can modify task, we can close that for a while, change, and we can delete that, and select, for example, we change deadline, right? So we can click here, and we select deadline, right? Now we need to, we need to delete that, and so we need to click here, and we need to select, for example, set up a deadline after 7 days. Select. So select the deadline after 7 days once ticket created, in condition if tags contain equals, and we're coming back to our main settings. For example, low, right? So if low, select and change behalf of admin of a group and save. So that robot means that once ticket created, you set up a deadline of that task for 7 days if if a tag contain low, right? So we can say that robots. Also, for example, you can create a notification to your client for employee. So to notification to your manager, right? So you can send an email, click change, for example, once, and you need to run that automation rule after previous automation rule. Means that when you set up responsible person, when you modify task, modified means that set up a deadline, you send email to responsible person with following subject. Like you got name of a lead, name of a ticket, right? You or new ticket, right? New ticket and name of a ticket to responsible person, and you can put here any text like and we can put here name of that manager, which is somewhere here, created by main task observer, responsible person. So the responsible person, comma, please take that ticket for work, and deadline of that ticket is, and we can copy here deadline because we already set up a deadline right here. That's why we use that checkbox. And so responsible start date, deadline, right? So and signature, your lovely boss, right? So, and sender parameter missing. Yeah, also we need to select some email, it will be my email, and to responsible person, right? So the thing is that you can do many different things using that robots to set up that ticket. So you can set up different responsible person to different condition, different deadlines. You can automatically change stages by robots. You can do actually many things. Just be creative and use that robots. So you can use some automation rules which we can create for you. Also, you can use these triggers. If that robots difficult for you, we're happy to set that robots for you, because we may use not only robots which is available by default by Bitrix. Also, we can write a code and use custom automation rules, because, for example, you can uptake some documents, invoices, and many different complicated things, right? So it's just main description how that robots can work. Also, so when you run the ticket, you, for example, by robots or manually can run ticket from one stage to another stage, right? From new to finished, for example, for some reason. And in tickets view, you will see that stage changed as well. So customer always know what happened with his ticket. So he knows department, he knows status, and if your customer have a lot of tickets, he can filter tickets in his personal cabinet in the same manner as you do in your Bitrix. So, for example, if he can hit on medium, all tickets will select with medium, right? So go back to all tickets, click sector IT, you got all tickets with sector IT, right? Back and general question, the same story, right? And if they got one here, means that something happened from Bitrix. Also, if we come back to my email, in my email, you see that you got a message. You got a new ticket, blah blah blah, test subject for video, and all story about that ticket. Click view, and you go directly to personal cabinet, because all login data saving in browser cache, so automatically logged. And so we can delete that. You got a new message because task closed. So because I mean it's message, wrong message. And so you got another message says that your ticket come from new to finished. Go directly to your ticket system. Then you're coming back, and so here I also added automation rules. Then if you come to the finished stage, task automatically completed. So in previously saw that that task completed automatically. And for example, if I go coming back, you can go to your email and you see that what kind of message you got. For example, that dear user one. So I didn't use a name, just identification. So it's in our way of doing right way. But anyway, please take work for deadline tickets, blah blah blah. So this your lovely boss. So this automation rules which I created. Also, so I change it finish to new, and so back to change from new to finished. And then so because I moved it twice, so I got so your employee, because my email is the same as a client email, I got that message. So back to new. Okay, so what happened on ticket side? So if you will when clients enter to his personal cabinet, he can see that task just closed because we moved to the stage finished, and that's why it's closed. So we need to check it again. So it should be here, right? So automatically task closed, completed, and go to the tickets page, you can see that task is finished, right? So what happened if I come, put back, restore that task, resume, right? And what happened on tickets view? So I can update my page. So we can go inside and we can see task resumed. So, you know, all system message copied here. If you coming back to emails client, you can see everything what happens. So finished, then in progress, then in progress again, task resumed, right? All system message copied to client's email box, right? And what happened if I will write to client, for example, I will type Dia Emin Mamedov, means me. We happy to help you. So send. And then in client's personal cabinet, you can see that new message. You come inside and we see the full story. Dia Mamedov, we're happy to help you. And who wrote that? Manager, right? Because we can have a different responsible person. So for example, we'll change responsible person, right? But anyway, if Marcos will write it, it will be a message will come from Marcos. Anyway, so I will come back to me. What happened here? Copy to email again. So we're happy to help you, right? DM, we're happy to help you. Click view and go directly to the personal cabinet of a client. What also you can close access to your client if, for example, he didn't pay or something like that, right? What you can do is that you can go to the contact, and inside of a contact you can see the checkbox is access to Ticket.pro. It's by default it's checked, but you can uncheck it and save. Then your client will try to go to his personal cabinet, log in, that's fine, create a ticket. So select, type, do all of this stuff, subject, description, counting, and send. So he will get a message. You're not able to raise a ticket, please contact our support team, right? For example, you will give access again, save, log in, and create a ticket. Send. So done. You created a ticket because you give him you give a client permission to do that. Then another situation, then you need to raise a ticket instead of a customer, because client can call you or email you or chat with you, but you need to fix his ticket inside of a system. So for that you got additional tab in contact. So go to Ticket24 and the same story. It's like you're the client. You're selecting tickets, priority, so you can call and talk to him and put all this data, put all information here, counting, and send. So ticket created successfully, and if you need to create new ticket, you need to update the page. Right, so all tickets right away here. Okay, and also your client will have all message in his email. So responsible person, it's like your message to a messenger, ticket story, and so it's now a ticket, right? And Probably that's it actually. The only thing which I want to mention is that how you can create groups. So when you want to create groups for your ticket system, you need to click create. You need to select workgroup, click next, and ticketing group free. Right, select and extend parameters like task, drive, and rest. So I will unticket all of this because I don't need them. And next. So it should be private. Next. So you can add employee, like, right, always 2-person. So by default, you will be responsible person for all tickets will be workgroup owner, which is the same. It's like a moderator, right? By default. And the thing is that you need to set type. There's another group with the same name. Okay. So anyway, it's next step is just create a group, and by different robots, different automation rules, you can create another responsible person. Actually, only this story when you can create different conditions for robots. For example, if I will go to the ticket which I raised before, to the Ticket24 group, tasks. So you got so many options to make changes inside of the list. So you can see all tickets in the list. You can filter from the list, and you can add and remove active deadlines, created by, created on, to see them better. And you can see them in Kanban view, you can see in deadline view, in planner view, in calendar, right? Calendar view. Also, you can use Gantt, and so you can tie it up with Drive, and you got so many options for automation rules and different situation how you can do automation of that ticket, that I can't put all this information in one video, in this video, and I'm going to create another video which I want to see different situation how you can do automation rules and use our scripts for external webhooks, how to do automatization of your tickets. So sending different emails, different triggers, different deadlines, and many other stuff. So I promise to make that videos, and it will be short videos with different options how to do that, because customers actually mainly got the same questions, and I will combine all these questions in one video, and you can use that video to make customization yourself. Why it's good when you do it yourself? Because you can change that, because you are usually it's small company, medium-sized company, and we do not have a stable process. We do changes all the time. It's much better if you learn it once time and do it yourself when you need that. So looks like now all. If you like that video, click like. If you got the questions, put your questions in comments under that video. If you like that app for Bitrix24, you can, in the description, you can send us a direct message, or just put a comment that you need to contact us regarding that app. That will be fine for communication as well. So thank you very much for your time, and bye-bye.